Something has happened recently that is making this person question a decision they were once very sure about, and what immediately stands out to me is this. They pushed you away, they may have blocked you, you are in a no contact situation, they were very stubborn about things. At one point, they genuinely convinced themselves that creating distance from you was the right thing to do because they were literally juggling. We will see what they were juggling with later half. They may have told themselves they needed space, they needed freedom, they needed time. Maybe the connection was becoming too intense for them to handle. Yeah. Maybe there were complications around commitment, another person, family, distance, timing, or their own emotional fears. But whatever reason they gave themselves, it helped them justify pulling away. And now, if you may, woo, Six of Cups. And now, if you may ask me, that explanation isn't working anymore because something has changed. Ten of Cups followed by that. And there are two things I want to uncover in this feeling, no doubt. First, what happened recently that triggered this sudden regret? Oh my god, communication. Eight of Wands. And second, I'm seeing something around their next move that they may be trying to resist right now. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so right now there is emotional distance here. There is emotional distance between both of you actually, but I don't feel emotional indifference here. That's the first thing. For many of you this could be a no contact situation. For others you are technically communicating, but it feels nothing like it used to. This is for a very small set of you. Short replies, long gaps, you are the one who's calling them, messaging them first, watching each other without speaking, or both people pretending everything is fine when clearly something remains unresolved here. Your person initially thought distance would make things easier, and that's important. That's very important. They may have believed if I step away, these feelings will calm down. If I focus on something else, I'll stop thinking about this. If I if we are not talking or I am not talking, eventually I will detach. But I don't think that happened here. In fact, I am getting the opposite, totally opposite. The distance removed the pressure of the relationship, but it also removed you, your presence, your attentions, your comfort, your kind words, your emotional availability, your little conversations, the feelings of knowing somebody cared about them, that somebody exists in my life, sorts of. And now they are noticing that absence. What I am getting very strongly is that something reminded them of you recently. Like very recently, it feels sudden. It genuinely feels sudden. This could have been a song, a place, a photograph, maybe a conversation, maybe something they saw online also, even somebody saying something that immediately made them think of you. And instead of being a passing memory, it opened something in this person, because suddenly they weren't remembering the difficult part of the connection, they were remembering all the good parts of the connection. They were remembering what felt good in this connection. And that's where the regret starts here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy is very strong. Now I'm looking at their current thoughts, and this is interesting. They are not only thinking, do I miss this person? Six of Cups. They are thinking, did I make this bigger than it needed to be? That's different. Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Ten of Cups, Eight of Wands, Nine of Swords, Strength. Because I feel there was something they focused heavily on when they pulled away. Because I see Nine of Swords here. Maybe an argument, one incompatibility, one fear, one mistake, one complication, maybe something became the reason they told themselves the connection couldn't work. And that's when they ghosted you, King of Swords and the Chariot. And now they are questioning whether they allowed that one issue to become bigger than everything else by overthinking. They're replaying situations differently, conversations where they could have responded differently, times when you tried to explain something and they weren't ready to hear you, moments where they assumed the worst instead of asking you what you actually meant. For some of you, this person was emotionally defensive, very defensive. Nine of wands, seven of wands. They may have interpreted your desire for commitment as pressure and they got confused. Your question as criticism, your emotional needs and demands, but with distance, they may be seeing those moments through a completely different lens. And there's something else. They wonder how you see them now. That matters a lot, like literally a lot. They don't know whether you are angry, whether you are disappointed, whether you still love them or not, or whether you have finally accepted that this is over. And I actually think that uncertainty is bothering them more than they expected. Because, at one point, they were very confident about your feelings. They were very confident about your feelings. Now they are not. And wait, because this changes something here, because I initially thought the regret was mainly coming from missing you. Okay, when the cards, I was laying out the cards, but there's something deeper underneath this as well. Let me draw out some more. They have started comparing how they felt with you and how they feel without you also. No doubt about it. They're juggling. Earlier their juggle was different, now it's different. And that's a real shift. Maybe they thought life would feel lighter. Maybe they thought another situation would make them happier. Maybe they believed being single would feel free. Maybe for some of you, there was another person involved and they thought that situation would be easier, but emotionally something hasn't matched their expectations. That does not automatically mean a third party exists for everyone over here, okay? No, I don't think so. They can be for few. For many of you, simply realizing that removing the relationship did not remove the emotional issue inside themselves, because they are feeling so overwhelmed right now. And that's a difficult realization that they can't do without you, because if they blame the connection for their discomfort and they are still uncomfortable without the connection, then maybe you weren't the entire problem. If this is describing your situation, comment I chose the truth below and hype this video right now without fail, because I am curious how many of you were blamed for problems that you were actually trying to solve together. Hype this particular video to receive this abundant energy in your life. They're missing energy in your life. There is guilt they are hiding, but I don't think they want you to know how much they are questioning themselves. They don't want you to know. Outwardly, they may still look completely fine though. They may be working, they may be going out, posting, living normally, maybe even appearing happier. But remember, social behavior doesn't necessarily tell us what somebody is processing emotionally. And the intuitive energy here suggests someone having very private moments of doubt. Very private moments of doubt, especially at night or during quieter periods. So there is one question that seem to keep returning to, that keeps hitting me right now. What if I waited too long? You know, they're feeling so lonely. What if I waited too long? Because they can feel something changing around you and they are feeling lonely now. You are not in exactly the same emotion place anymore. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And now I want to shift toward your energy also. I want to read your energy also, because this is where the reading gets very interesting. You still have feelings, no doubt about it. No doubt. You still have feelings, at least for many of you, but you are exhausted by trying to understand somebody who wasn't explaining themselves at all. You're beginning to realize that love cannot be the only thing holding a connection together, it seems. Okay? You have thought all, for nights. You need communication now, you need effort, you need emotional safety, you want this person to also equally invest. You need somebody who doesn't disappear every time the relationship becomes uncomfortable, and your energy is becoming less focused on when are they coming back, and more focused on if they come back, what will actually be different. That shift is powerful, because I think your person can sense that you are becoming harder to access emotionally, not because you are playing games, because you are protecting yourself. Some of you may even have reached a point where you are surprised by your own progress. There was probably a time when one message from this person would have completely changed your day. And now, if you may ask, you may still want the message, no doubt about it. You still want the message, but you also want an explanation here. You want consistency after the message. And that's exactly why this connection cannot simply return to the old dynamic here. Now, let's look at what happens next. Okay, that is important because obviously you guys have come here to see what is expected. I'm seeing, I'm definitely seeing an increase in curiosity in this person. They want conversation now. Okay, three of wands. They want to know what you are doing and what the future holds, whether you are talking to somebody, whether you still think about them, whether the door is open or not. And for some of you, they may try to gather that information indirectly before communicating, is what I feel. Watching something, checking something, asking somebody, or finding some small excuse to enter your space again is what I see. Full energy. They want to take this leap of faith. They want to see their future with you. Nine of Pentacles here. They want to invest here. I don't necessarily see this beginning with a huge confession though. It could actually look very casual because full energy has come. Very casual energy, but a new beginning. Like, hey, how are you? I was thinking about you. What's up with you? I saw something that reminded me of you. I saw this. You gave me this. You gifted me this. Or I'm going to that the same restaurant where we used to go. Or even a practical excuse that gives them a reason to talk. Maybe something they want to return. I don't know why I said that, but I said that. But underneath a simple communication is a much, much bigger question. Do I still have a chance? That's what they are really trying to discover. And now we get to the revelation I teased at the beginning, by the way, guys. What happened that triggered this regret? What happened that triggered this regret? And I don't think so. It was one dramatic event. It was the moment they realized that life continued without you, but it didn't necessarily become better without you. Okay, it didn't. Judgment, unsaid, unfinished love, moon, fears, phobias. That is the emotional turning point. They expected distance to give them an answer. Instead, distance created more questions in their mind. And now they are realizing something else also. The problems between you may have been real, no doubt about that, but I'm not going to romanticize that. There may have been communication problems also between you both. Communication energy is missing, trust issues were there also, different expectations from each other or with each other, third party complications for some, very very few, the timing problems, the fear of commitment. But now they are starting to understand that ending a connection and fixing a connection are two completely different choices. They chose distance, but distance didn't fix what was happening inside them. It didn't. And that brings us to the next possible move here. Okay, because I do see someone considering reopening the communication here. Six of Wands, Ace of Wands. Oh my God. Not necessarily rushing into a reconciliation. The strongest possibility feels like testing whether communication is still possible between you both or not, seeing how you respond, seeing whether the emotional connection still exists between you both or not, and then deciding whether they can say more or not. There is potential for a deeper conversation after that initial contact. Okay, not immediately, and that's where something may finally be admitted also. Regret is what I wanted to point out. An apology. So hype this video if you want this apology energy in your life. An explanation, or simply I have been thinking about everything, but there is still an obstacle. Their pride. Because contacting you means admitting that the decision they once defended so strongly may not feel as right anymore. And for some stubborn people, that's difficult. So if they do return, don't measure their intentions only by the fact that they contacted you. What will happen? Just stay put and watch what happens afterward. Okay, do they communicate consistently? Do they take responsibility? Do they listen or not? And do they actually address what separated you? Because reconciliation isn't proven by somebody missing you. That is not proven by that. It's proven by what both people are willing to do differently. And there is one final message here that I think some of you need right now. This person may have expected you to remain emotionally available while they figured themselves out. They thought, where will you go? That's what they thought. But you are changing too. You are changing too. And by the time they are completely ready, you may no longer accept the version of the relationship they were previously offering. That could be what finally forces a real decision. Not simply, do I miss them? But am I actually willing to show up differently if I want them back? That's the question sitting around this person right now. And I want to ask you something in the comments. If this person came back today and genuinely admitted they made a mistake, would an apology be enough for you, or would you need to see changed behavior first? Okay, tell me below in the comment section. I love reading your comments. And if these readings have been resonating with you, you can subscribe and come back to the next one for sure. Hype this video, hit the notification bell. Whenever I put any such video, you will be notified, because the strongest message I am leaving you with today is this: the regret may open the door, but only changed behavior can determine whether that door should stay open for you or not. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying with me today. I'm going to see you in the next energy update. And if you would want to book a personal session or spell work with me, you can reach out to me on my Instagram or WhatsApp. Everything is mentioned in the description box below.